Alright, back at it again with this. Now we're on Nitrox League. Spectrum Rush. Okay.
From a Strider team track.
Oh, yes, I hate this part. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. Oh, cool, we got rid of the sound. I'll have a little bit of sound. Joda and Edu. Edu? Wait, Joda? Oh, he's subbing. Is he subbing? Or was he subbing for BHR?
He was subbing for BHR.
Okay. Nada and Jolt out. F1 and Judas. Gunner and Footloose. Dragon and Yota. Joda from Wish. And he takes off strong. Okay.
That is the trade of rockets. They have they reach their max boost power very quickly.
Someone went off there.
Yeah, that was Edu, actually.
Yeah, it looked like he got pushed, but there's no collisions, so he did not.
Yeah. He just took it too tight.
Yeah.
Practicing for this track, that was one thing I did come across a lot, was just on that first turn. It was a little semi-easy to take it sharp.
Let's go the Pizza Civic.
Pizza Civic.
The delivery car.
I mean, throughout the season, BSB proved that the drivers on their team, aside from Dan, were like really strong and on
which is wild because I remember looking at those on Couch.
Dan can pick good drivers.
I remember looking at them on Couch and I'm like, who are these people? These all seem like meme picks.
They're not meme picks. They just haven't joined.
Yeah.
In previous seasons.
I feel like Judas was in a previous season. Might have been
maybe
season 5.
Not sure.
Briefly.
Maybe. Oh yeah. Briefly, season 5. Yeah.
Just beautiful driving from F1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Joda up in second. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Judas in third, which is also really good for BSB's points.
Yeah, and I know it doesn't show it here, but I believe Wolf is in first.
Yeah, Wolf's in first. Yeah, he's pretty much dominated since the third corner, which is just good. Good points. Ooh, somehow you've just... Oh, I thought you were actually in third there. I was like, how are you up in third? But it was just...
No, fighting for that fourth position.
Yeah, it was just milestones.
Yeah.
Ranking system.
A lot of the time we don't really look at that during the race.
I have to. I can't look at the cars.
That's fair enough. It's actually easier to see them when you're driving, because you do focus on the track and seeing them there.
I mean, with one perspective, it's easy to keep track of who's there and stuff. But when you've got, like, you're constantly flicking perspectives, there's no way to, like, memorize who's everywhere.
Yeah. I understand that, yeah.
Like, I can memorize who's in... Oh, that was that Nader crashing? Oh, no.
That was Nader.
You dropped a wheel off and it did not work like it
does Beetle,
in...
Joda's Beetle.
I love this. I love just Joda in a Beetle. It's so good.
Yep.
Seeing Joda in a Beetle again makes me want to work more on the card game.
And this Beetle is way better than the first game's Beetle.
That's crazy because the first game's Beetle was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
It just fell over sometimes.
Because I'm not sure about this, but it might not have the same stability issue.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't. I feel like most of the cars that had stability issues in the first game didn't have them in the second, because they basically redesigned the way the cars function.
And not only that, but the STH Beetle is a Swift, despite the game saying it's a drifter. So it's got
here lying.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cars like that.
Yeah.
Like how Spectite is an example. It's
good
off-road
pass on Judas. That was just A lot of ground covered, really tight corners. Really smooth work here.
I do be trying to make reverb schmoove.
I mean, it should be the fastest car in the game. I'm sorry. It just should
No,
be.
God, no, it should not.
Yes, it should. It's got the afterburner.
I would have loved to have the footage from like more of like first and second, but when I was going over it, just not a lot of it was really interesting footage to put in.
See, sometimes the interesting footage though can just be like tight driving lines and just good driving from F1.
Yeah.
Which we saw at the start was really nice.
And like how here Judas just had the like he had the better lines than I did, so he got the clean pass.
Ooh, getting close to that wall.
Yep.
Just really making the most of that whole, like every single like bit of the track. Joda in second. Is that an invite for Judas, or did he already have one?
I'm not sure.
It's an invite for someone.
It is an invite for somebody. Because I think
points.
The only race that didn't get an invite passed down was earlier on with like the off-road track, like the mainly off-road track and the mini golf.
Yeah. I hate seeing Fusion solo. What's going on? Isn't this Dash's team?
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what was going on. I just know that they did place relatively low, consistently low, and Dasher kept getting screwed over by some like game physics.
Yeah, I remember looking at the start of the season and being like, they've really just got Dasher as like their carry, and then not really a lot of other strong drivers.
Because like,
and the same thing is happening with your team with the Chroma Strikes.
Yeah, I know that in like these last few races, like race day, I was racing, but I was like a little sick. So I wasn't really.
Dan Doob.
Dan Doob, yep.
Alright, we got Matthias on the track. He has been dominant all season. We've got RJ on the track, who's also been really good all season. Great to see these two. Judge and Judas. I want to see some Dan Doob action. Dasher is on the track. I missed that team.
It was Nura and Loner.
Nura and Loner. Cool. They've got their names on their cars. That'd be nice if you could see their cars.
Yeah, no, right?
We starting
I
the race
know.
is already going. We didn't even get the countdown. We're just starting partway through the first lap. And obviously, Matthias in the lead. We've seen this all season. This is one thing I have memorized, is that every single race he is up there dominating, and RJ is usually not far behind.
And then we have Judge in Devancinator with the 5-pip rocket.
Oh, interesting. Dasher is in second at the moment. Possibly going to lose it. It's good to see Dasher doing well.
He's actually fighting for first right now. Because at the rock section he was in first. And the others caught up.
Ooh, this is so good. Look at this fight for first. It's like a 5-car fight for first. Six cars fighting for first. This is beautiful. I have to admit, it has been actually more entertaining to watch Nitrox than Accelera on this. Oh, bye, Joda.
Oh, Joda!
Race over. This is too tight to make a mistake like that. That's race over. Now we've only got 5 cars fighting for first. This really could still go
Nitrox,
anywhere.
I will agree with you on that. Nitrox has had like the tighter races.
Yeah. It's been very entertaining. Even though it has been mostly 1 or 2 guys doing like the first and second every race. Ooh, Judge takes the lead and loses it. And changes again. Take a shot every time the leader changes.
You got BSB like fighting for like first through third.
Yeah. And then Dash is just fighting for dignity.
He's fighting for that invite that was robbed on that. I think it was the
there's still
fourth
six
week.
people fighting for this
No,
here.
it was
This is
3rd week.
crazy. The top 6 cars are all in contention for first at any moment. Dasher takes the lead and RJ takes it back. In the damn bus, RJ always has the most ridiculous cars, but he's genuinely just an amazing... Like, he's an Acceleron tier driver. Why is he here?
Yeah, that bus is also another example of the game lying about what class the vehicles are. Because even though it's
RJ!
RJ getting hit by that.
I
boulder.
mean, that's you were just saying that before. That's RNG. That's shit.
Yeah, it is.
He was gonna win.
Yeah, with the power of hindsight, we really shouldn't have had this, but we weren't thinking straight, apparently. So.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's hard when the guy... He's still gonna win. He doesn't give a fuck about your rocks.
He's still back, yeah. So, yeah, to kind of go back to that bus, like, the game says it's a heavy duty, but in reality, it's a Swift like the S2K.
They probably just clicked the wrong box.
I don't know. So
they were like intending for it to be heavy duty, and then someone accidentally like just clicked the wrong thing on the drop down menu.
I don't know, probably. I don't know.
You see that happen a lot in video games. Like Halo has a lot of it, where something is quite clearly meant to be something else. Yeah. Like one of the Sentinels in Halo 2 has a needler instead of a Sentinel beam. And that's just because someone just made an error.
All right, I gotta see that.
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
I have not.
It's on Quarantine Zone.
I think every time I've played through it, like I'll have to pay more attention on my next pass through of it. But I think just all my previous runs of it, I killed the Sentinel too fast. Before I noticed.
There's a random Sentinel when you go into like the Sentinel construction factory that's being destroyed. There's a Sentinel in there with a needler. And that's just, someone clicked wrong on the drop-down box.
That's wild.
Which is probably what's happened with a lot of these cars because they rushed out this game.
Matthias back up front with
where
Judge right there with him.
Despite our personal differences, he's a great driver. He's an Acceleron level driver. He should be an Acceleron. And I'm hoping we see a lot more of that next season, where our Acceleron level drivers are in the right league. Dasher! No!
Dasher!
He dashed straight into the wall.
Yeah, that's been Dasher's dilemma this entire season so far. It's just been he's been doing really good, and then one mistake, and like here it's lap 3, lost all those positions.
Yep, you can't bring that back. Come on, I want to see RJ win this. What team is Judge on?
BSB.
Oh my god, this is 2 BSB cars here in the top 4.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to. So like you've got Judge with the BSB Dav, and then Judas with the BSB S2K. They're
that's
up
just
there.
Like... That's not too bad. What happened to Nader? He's dropped off.
Nader is in 6th.
Yeah,
right behind Dasher.
Yeah, but he was fighting for first for a bit there. He's just taken.
Yeah.
He should be able to hold this because Dasher lost a lot of time with that spin out there.
Yeah.
So he should be able to hold it.
As we all know, Dasher is indeed a really good driver.
Yeah, but so is Nader. Like, he's brilliant. He got robbed of so many invites in Acceleron in the last 2 seasons. So many times he was like fighting for the top 3 or fighting for first, and then would just finish.
Pretty sure that out of this top 3, I mean, Judge is the only one who doesn't have an invite at this point.
Oh well, he just got it,
and he
got it legit too. No pass downs needed. Beautiful work. Another 2nd place for poor RJ. Guy's got all those silver.
I mean, he's already got his invite.
Yeah, so. I know, but he's got so many silvers this this season. All right. Tied between BSB and.
Oh yeah, tie. Yeah, I see the 2nd place tie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at the bottom. I was like, yeah, it's a tie.
The bottom's close together too, but unfortunately, I feel like this late into the season, it doesn't matter. They're both getting eliminated unless one of them starts dominating.
At race 7, there is potential, but
Because what, you max
Like
out at
there is,
what, 15, 28 points per race, and there's three races,
mm,
but
yeah, I
the
think
bottom
so.
places still get like 8 points between them. So there's like, at
No,
most, you're getting 20 points
no,
per
no,
race.
no. I don't. No, not 8. I think it's 5.
Yeah. Okay, so you're still getting what,
So
23 points? No, the two bottom places, though, would probably get more than five. Because it's not 2 points for last anymore, because we dropped off the last two spots. So there's no one getting 2 points, there's no one getting 3 points. So it's 4 and 5. So you're getting like 8 or 9
oh yeah, yeah,
points
that's right, that's right.
because you got two
Yeah.
drivers. So we're getting a 20 point difference. So they can get a max of 60 points over BSB, which in theory they can still beat BSB.
They technically can, but
I don't think they
it's
will.
it's all
I'm
about
interested to see where this fight for second goes from here because
yeah,
BSB is
like
moving up.
the interesting fight is definitely the fight for second because in as you know, in Nitrox, the top 2 teams are
Yeah,
promoted, the
yeah,
third place team stays, and then the bottom 2 teams are
yeah,
eliminated.
absolutely. Yeah. Uh, also, what the Sorry, I just have to yell at someone here.
It's Dan.
It's always fucking Dan with the copyrighted music, man. Just stop. Ugh, this is why I didn't want music in these fucking videos. I know I walked away from it all, and it's like,
What?
what is this? I mean, it's there, sure. How long do we get
Yeah,
this for? How long do we get this little bit for? A few
I don't
seconds?
know.
Long enough to
I
look at
really
it.
don't
That's
know.
good. It's long enough
Yeah.
to look at it. It's good. This is actually, in hindsight, now that I'm
Like
looking at it more,
I'm
I do
fine
like it.
with this,
This is
but
fun.
not the blitz.
Yeah, yeah, this is fine because now I can look at everyone at once. We got Dasher and Gunner. That's good because that's a rivalry we've had since season two, right? Is
Yeah.
and we're seeing that in the Chroma Stratus versus Fusions. Is something I did want to
That
discuss.
fight for to try to not
Yeah,
get
because you
eliminated.
two were the first favorite drivers from the consoles, the first of each console to be like dominant, and that everyone wanted to see, win, and everyone expected to win. So seeing it finally come to this conclusion of both your teams are being eliminated, that's it. It's all over from here because this is the first time you two have been able to race in the same league together.
Yeah.
This is the
Not
conclusion to
only
that.
that, but if you remember like that one like off nickname is just I'm the bar boost dasher.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So we're seeing that finally come to a close with obviously the end of this season. It will be so we've got two more races after
Hmm.
this one to see where that ends up, and that's going to be a big determining factor. I really hope to see the both of you in the last race. We got Frost
I
and
think this.
Dandoob for um, BSB, which is really good for Frost having being on the track because he's just a dominant driver. He
Oh yeah.
was the one to dethrone Dasher when Dasher was unbeatable. We got Matthias Joda on Shaded Speeders. That's just a dominant duo there. I don't foresee
Hmm.
anyone beating them. And then Nate and Mickey, two strong drivers there. So our top
So
three teams have put in.
what's interesting here, so like of course this is the BSB team track, and Dan Dube, he was practicing the fuck out of this track, and he was actually being one of the top drivers on this track in like time trials.
Okay, okay, that's
And
cool to
then
see. Because I was
Mickey
about to
on
say,
HSR, Mickey made the track.
yeah, yeah. And Mickey's just a really good driver.
Yeah.
I think I was about to say we got our top three teams here have put in the best five drivers, and then also Dan Dube.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see just a good
Yeah.
race between. Oh, you
I
saw a
do
good
think
race
this
last
was
one.
it was either this race or the one or the next one. I was like, it started like I was getting like a bit ill on race day,
Yeah. Okay.
which
Um,
is very unfortunate for me
excuses,
because that means I can't
excuses.
really think
Oh, and we've
straight.
got collisions on.
Yes,
We're
this is
going to
one of the only
bash.
choices.
Excited
Yep.
to see some bashing. And Frost just takes off. He's out of here.
He's gone.
Um,
Mickey
Mickey
right
in
on his
second.
tail.
And we should be able to see the hyperspace guys catching up pretty soon too. Or is it shaded? Shaded? I don't know. Hyperspace and shaded both have like that grey theme, and it's easy to just mix the two up because they're the two new teams.
Yeah, I see where that's coming from.
Oh, someone
Obviously,
died.
like, yeah. I mean, obviously, like when you're like in my position where you are in Nitrox that whole time, like
Yeah,
you already like you can already look at the cars and be like, all right, I know who that
yeah,
is.
absolutely. I
I know
can
what
see
team
that
that
happening.
is. I think I was being really risky here.
Worth it, worth it. Gets away with it.
And one issue, Dan, I don't know why you put the lull there. So one thing about the
Shitty track
ramps,
design.
it's not Mickey's fault. It's actually the game's fault because the ramps don't count as the track.
Yeah, but like, why is there a section of track that just says reset? That's bad.
Um, it's because the fastest way to do it is to actually risk it.
Yeah,
It was designed like that. It's just that I didn't get over in time. That's purely what it was.
that's a terrible reason to lose. Is I wasn't on the left hand side of the track. Like, you're American. You drive on the right already.
I knew that was coming. I mean, look at this. Dan in second
Dan's in
behind Nader.
second. Does Nader
Or
have an
yeah,
invite?
he's in the top three.
Do
He's
we?
right behind, like he's right between two splitting images.
Does Nader have an invite? Do we know that at this point?
I don't know.
Okay. Because if he does, then Dandoob only needs second. But I kind of want to see Dandoob get an invite just because it's
Let me
funny.
look.
I,
Let me
I,
look
I want to
back.
see him succeed as much as I love to see him fail.
Because I'm already in the standings because I was doing a different thing earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so it's like, as much as I enjoy seeing Dandoob fail, I've seen it enough times. I want to see him get a win. Just mix things up a bit.
Yeah, he doesn't have a finale invite.
Okay.
Uh,
Like at this point, yeah, yeah. So, well, he's going for it right now.
He's really going for it, and he
Oh,
wants it.
perfect landing.
See, that's the better way to take it. Uh, because what had actually happened was, and I know it was Dan who was physically there.
Oh no,
Yep.
no! See, it's like,
Uh, like,
okay.
and
I'm
I don't
getting
even
why the
blame.
track works like that now
Yeah,
that I've seen like the checkpoint and everything there. So it's you're going back on it. It's technically the other side
yeah,
of the track. It is
yeah.
actually a separate section. So I get it now.
Mhm.
It's just, oh, that's a rough way to lose.
Yeah. So like the how I messed up, how I got reset. I when I landed, there was a little bit of desync, and I got pushed over
Mm.
by Dan. I know this was he didn't do that intentionally.
Oh, Dasher just proves that he's always going to
Dasher,
outdrive
he's
Dan.
going.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
going for this
absolutely
win.
pushing.
Uh,
Dasher also wants this invite too, because he still doesn't have it.
he needs it. He needs that invite.
He needs it.
And then, does Joda have one at this point? You've got the invites up.
Yoda already has one.
Okay, that's so. This is, yeah, a fight between Dandu, Dasher, and there's someone in third. I'm not sure who it is though.
Uh, really, it's yeah. So that I don't know who that is.
Oh, Nader, this should
Probably
have been
no, it's not
his.
me.
This should have. That's so sad to see. Oh, Gunner
There's me all the
losing.
way in last.
Not good for the Chronostriders,
No, it's not. Definitely not good.
especially with your teammate in either eighth or ninth.
Hmm.
Even Frost is really far back. Let's see. This is one of those tracks I would actually understand if people didn't have collisions on for, because like it's got a lot of like crossing back over itself.
Yeah.
It was Mickey that was in third. So Mickey is also fighting for an invite here.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
someone. Oh, Frost is up. No, wait. Someone else is up there. I'm not sure who.
Don't know why that was there, but
Yes, someone. All right, so we got Joda in first, Dasher second, and
Dan
Dan
third.
third. Stop with the flash to white, Dan. Jesus Christ. Oh,
I'm sick of the
we've got a
flashbangs.
slow mo, probably a crash, possibly a crash. Nope, just slow mo's for the fuck of it.
Maybe.
wasn't it? I didn't see it crash.
There was a flash on the right side where it looked like somebody got sent up.
Oh, this is so sick. So, what Matthias does in this battle does not matter because he's already got his invite. Joda's already got his
Yeah.
invite. There's 3 cars with a shot and an
What
invite right
matters to
now.
Matthias at this stage is getting the points.
Yes,
So
yeah,
second
yeah,
is still wanted,
yeah, yeah,
but Matthias and Joda do not need this invite.
yeah. Dandu
But
is
Dandu and
so
Dasher, they
keen.
both want it.
Ooh, he even like used the bump there just to like
Yeah, the
save,
light dash
or
to
just to
save
like
it. Yeah,
save a little bit of speed because
yeah.
it's not like he was going to crash. It's just for a little bit
Dan,
of speed.
he's looking to get that invite. He's right there.
Eh.
Hat landed on the wall, rotated, and Dasher steals it.
I think I remember you mentioning this when we were playing Halo.
Yeah,
Oh
I mentioned it,
no.
but seeing it right right literally at the end.
Oh my god. It's like, yeah, I wanted to see him win, but it's so funny to see him lose too.
Yeah. Like
Oh, that's
like
so rough. And
don't
he
get it
didn't even get
don't get
third,
it
he got
twisted. It was
fourth.
still a really good race.
It
He put up
was.
a hell of a fight, but he went too far to the right at the very end.
But not only did he not get second, so he didn't get the invite, he didn't get third, so he conceded a whole ass point to Matthias's
Yeah.
team.
And I think what's even funnier is that when Matthias passed him, Matthias actually flipped his car and was just on his roof going through the finish.
They're still tied.
They're still tied, yeah. That's the crazy part.
Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close.
Now it's the now we're gonna be going on to the Fusions team track.
Oh, this is not looking good for Chroma Striders to beat Fusions. Um, Considering you got, what was it, 8th and 10th, and they got
Eighth
2nd
and
and
ninth, I
ninth.
think.
Or 8th and ninth, and they got, yeah, 2nd.
Yeah.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah. This race day I was like really sick.
Shaded
So
Speeders, going a bit light here on their drivers. Like, this
so
isn't their top
the
drivers.
strategy is good because this track is made for is a heavy rocket track.
Yeah. Nader and RJ in on hyperspace, but they need every point they can get right now. So I can
Yeah.
absolutely see why you put these two in. I'm forgetting the full lineup for hyperspace because we're just seeing these two drivers again and again. But this is, I'm pretty sure,
Mhm.
their strongest two drivers.
On average, yeah.
And then we've got Judge and F1. Again, these, we're going for the win here. This is not about.
I mean, if and with this track being a rocket favoring track, you've got Judge here who is in a rocket.
Yep. And like, you can't afford to like concede a single point here. You're not even playing for
Yeah.
invites right now. You're playing to get to Acceleron.
Yeah.
Invites no longer matter. Gunner and Mother J.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Swole and Dasher. Ooh, that is.
It's a very out
Fusions are
there
going in
in
hard.
Suzuka.
I'm so happy to see the Suzuka in the
Yeah,
game, and I'm
but I
even
mean,
happier
yeah,
to
and
see it on
even
the track.
actually because Swole, he made the track too. So
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to say it's over here, and Fusions comes fourth this season. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go.
can't remember the exact pointage.
What the shit?
So
Sorry.
yeah, so
What?
when so if you can build a track in a certain way to where a flip pad will send you in a different direction.
That's crazy.
There is a problem with that though, and it's that those flip pads can actually fail.
Yeah, yeah, no, I have seen them fail because I did actually play
Mhm.
this game when it first came out. Remember?
Yeah,
It sucked.
and during a practice on this track, MJ did actually have that happen to him, and I brought it up,
Oh,
and it's just And I was told, well, just don't have it fail. I was like, well,
Yeah,
you
yeah, you
can't
can't
control
guarantee
that.
that kind of thing.
Like, even though that is like a really cool gimmick, that's one that I will honestly be adamant that shouldn't be a thing,
Whew,
personally.
that's impressive to look at.
Like, yeah,
They
like I
really
like
like their flip
it's
pads on
awesome.
this one.
Like it's awesome, but I think somebody actually did have those flip pads at the end also fail.
Yeah, that is such a tight corner there too. That's
hmm
oh BSB. Oh, spoke
Judge.
too soon. I was about to say BSB in top
At least
three
the
here.
respawn on that turn's not that bad.
Yeah,
Like you obviously you do lose time, but at least you're in a pretty good spot to
man,
just
that is
keep
so
going.
much faith to put in the physics of Hot Wheels Unleashed too.
hmm
Oh no, Swole. Not
Took it just a
good,
little
not good.
wide.
Dasher up in second. Nader going for his invite. F1's got one,
He's
right?
going
We
for it.
saw that. Dasher's got
Yeah,
one.
Wolf's got one. Wolf got it from Spectrum Rush.
Yeah, yeah. This is it, Nader. This is his invite, surely.
Well, right now it's between Nader and Dasher. They both don't have it.
No, Dasher just got it.
No, he didn't.
On the track that Dandu didn't get it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
He just got it.
yeah, that's right.
Literally, last race. We watched that
I'm
like
still thinking
18
from
seconds
like
ago.
the previous one from Viva.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Geez, that is
Where it
such
was
a
also
cool shot. I wish
yeah, it's
that
really cool.
collisions were on so we could just see the cars in full color coming down like that.
I
That is
know, but that would actually really lead to some bad
Yeah, yeah,
decent
I
crashes.
get that. But jeez, Milestone, just turn the color on. Just stop making them ghosts. We understand. There's no collisions.
Honestly, that would honestly be fine if just if
We'll have it as an
uh
option that we can toggle on and off, whether or not you
yeah.
can see cars when they're
And you could
ghosts.
laugh at the people who are like, "Oh, you play them as intangible ghosts
Yeah.
instead
Oh,
of
you keep ghosts on.
you keep
Oh,
Ghost on, like an elite
rough
preferred
work from
species
Josh there.
situation."
I'd totally. I you know Dan Dude would keep the ghosts on.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't know.
Oh yeah, he'd keep him on and we'd all bully him for it.
I love the classic blunder of Milestone's leaderboards ch- uh,
Oh yeah,
having
now
a
saying
fit.
RJ's in the lead for a
Yeah,
long
when he's
period of
clearly
time.
not here.
And then, they give us an elimination game mode that is completely reliant on that being accurate.
Yep,
Oh, good save, good save.
good save, but who gets it? I think it was
Well,
just
who gets it is Nader because he gets the invite.
he does get the invite. Nader gets it finally
That's good.
after
I'm
a whole season.
so
Finally
glad to
gets
see him get his invite. Like after seeing how hard he fought to save his team in Acceleron in season 5, it's
I
so
do
good to see.
believe this race I did come 10th. I just didn't really use a lot of my footage because it was really bad.
Yeah, and Dasher got the win. You did come 10th.
Yes, Chroma Strider 9th and 10th.
Oh, big points for both our second and third place teams.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
9th and 10th is 5 points total.
yeah, okay. Well, there you go. I was wrong. I could have sworn it was. Or is it. No, okay. No, that can't be right. Unless the points are given out in a different way. Because you didn't get 0 for losing in
No, you don't get 0 for losing.
the last one, I mean. It was. I swear it was 5 points for coming second and third. It was second. Coming last and second last in the last one. I don't know how points are given out with two less cars. I assumed it would just cut off the bottom two slots.
It did get changed,
Yeah,
so that's probably where that disparity is coming from.
yeah. 3 points in it
Yeah,
between
yeah,
Acceleron and coming back to
but
this.
but mathematically, we're at a point to where fourth and fifth they are solidified.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But we're looking at one team gets to move up here out of BSB and hyperspace.
hmm
This is what this race is about. Sure, someone's racing for an invite, but two teams are not racing for that invite. Two of these teams are
Yeah,
racing for an advancement.
for the advancement, yes.
Cosmic Drift. All right.
Back at it. with the Nitrox fellas this time.
Yeah. Matthias and Joda. So Shane and Speeders. What is this? Do you need to put these guys through here? They've both got their invite. Your team is pretty much guaranteed to win the season.
I
Just
think what it was, I think part of it was just they were having issues with some of their guys
yeah,
like getting consistently on. I think that's what part of it was.
yeah, that's crazy because you'd want to be trying
But
to get.
and then the other
This is
part
the
of it
one
is
team
just
that should be going for
they want to
invites.
ensure their points. They want to
Yeah,
have just the insurance, even if mathematically it is impossible uh for them to lose the top position, they still want to have that insurance.
yeah. I feel like you've got it. You've got the season. You just try and get more invites for your drivers here. That's what I'd be doing. Um, then we're looking at who's next. Hyperspace. Again, you send in your two best drivers. Invites don't matter here. Getting an invite doesn't help your team advance. So that's what we do here. Frost and Judge, again, two just strong drivers. Yeah, this is perfectly acceptable. There's a chance for Frost to get an invite here. Judge already has an invite, right?
Yeah, Judge already has it.
There's a chance for Frost to get an invite here, but I feel like that shouldn't be a decision in whether or not he races. Because the points are on the line, man. Uh, Gunner's in, Rocker's in, Dasher and Yoda. I don't see that. What was it, an 8 point difference between those two teams? I don't see that being made up here.
Yeah, I think it was at this point once both teams fully realized that
Yeah,
there is no there is no longer like getting saved. I think they were just, you know what, let's just have some fun with it.
yeah. I mean, I think those teams should be going for an invite here
Hmm.
because, but obviously Dash has already got one, so he doesn't need to worry about it.
Dash already has it. I already have it.
Oh, you've already got your invite. That's cool to see. Okay, it's
Yeah, because I
maybe
had it from the second race of the
yeah,
season.
yeah. So it started strong and then just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. Yota in first place. Fusion's 1-2 right now. Oh, he dropped it off a little. That'd be funny as to see Fusions get one. Like the team in fourth place get first and second in the
Oh, that
final
would be
race would be
awesome.
so cool. Just a real fuck you to everyone.
Yeah.
Like the quality of drivers has gone up a lot since the
Hmm.
Xbox and PlayStation
Yeah,
leagues.
everybody now has gotten faster, has gotten better. So everything has just gotten a lot tighter now.
Oh, Frost just gets left behind. He was in the lead, and then everyone passed him.
Yeah.
Matthews just going for another win. Just
I
adding
think
one.
Matthews forgot he had the barrier perk there, so he
Yeah, yeah, he went to jump. So Frost is
or he could also
going for
just
an
not
invite
have it.
here.
Who knows?
This is good. Like for Frost, he could get
Yeah,
his
it's good for
invite.
Frost.
And pretty much everyone else at the front here doesn't have a shot at an invite. They've all got him already.
Yeah. A lot of the people in this race already either have invites or just don't really need it or
Yeah.
anything.
Yep.
Because I think out of this entire race, there are only, I think, two people who don't have an invite.
I thought it was three because we got Yoda, we got your teammate, and we've got Frost.
Oh yeah, it would be three. Yes, three. My apologies. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the race on the mini golf rally track didn't have a finale invite given out, which that would have been Dasher's invite as well. But
Yep, yep. He came what fourth?
yeah, fourth,
Yeah.
just fourth.
God, be top three.
Yep. Yeah, I think something on that track happened,
Yep. Nope.
but
Two wheels. Push it to the limit. Yoda's dropped off a lot since being in the top three, or like being in first for a bit at the start.
I think it's just that because this track isn't like you can do well in a rocket on this track, but it wasn't made with rockets in mind.
Yeah.
Like you can see like Frost here, he's fighting for that third position.
Yeah, he needs it. Like,
Yeah. He's
and
fighting for
his
that third
team needs
position,
it.
but you have three Swifts ahead of him. who are having a better boost regen and are taking these turns better.
Yeah. Like he needs it for the invite. His team needs it for the points because there's only 3 points
Yeah.
between these two teams.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, but if you notice, there is no HSR in these top positions.
I did not notice. I could see that RJ was down a bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Nada's nowhere to be seen either.
the leaderboard is messing up a little bit,
Yeah.
but like you can see RJ is kind of fighting for that fourth position. I don't know where Nader is currently.
Well, we're also not seeing Judge up the top either.
Yeah.
So, oh, Frost is up in the top three. This is good for him.
Hmm.
The leaderboard is
He's going
showing him
for
in
it.
second a lot when he wasn't. There you go. Nader is alongside RJ by the looks of it, which is not ideal.
I think they're both at that
Yeah.
fourth and fifth,
Fifth and sixth they're fighting for.
fifth and sixth.
Yep. And Judge is in there too. See, I want to see that fight more than this fight. This doesn't matter to me. These teams have already solidified their positions, and these drivers already have their invites. That doesn't matter. Frosty gets it.
He
Yes,
gets it.
gets the invite. That I wanted to see. That's good. That's good. It's just we just don't have perspectives on these
Well, I mean,
drivers.
I would
Yeah,
have used a bit more footage, but
yeah,
footage was hard to come by
yeah,
for these later races.
yeah. People just not recording. It sucks. It sucks.
Or either they do record or and just forget to post it.
Well, that's it. BSB is advancing here just based on these results. They're already up 3 points. Frost placed well above anyone else, and RJ placed below Judge as well. So,
Yeah.
but also these guys, Matthias and RJ were so dominant for most of the season. Then here we are in the final race, and they're not even top three.
Dasher getting that top position.
All right, and yeah,
Yep.
huge. Uh, we're seeing BSB in Acceleron. That's disgusting. I'm disappointed in everyone
I mean,
from
hey,
here
look,
down.
Dan picked really good drivers.
I mean, Frost is such a good pick. I do like
Mhm.
the idea of picking
Dan's
Frost
whole
at this point.
team were knockouts,
Yeah, yeah. That's it. You've got to
except for
pick strong
himself.
drivers,
But
and Acceleron needs to really take advantage of these teams here being eliminated and grab
mhm.
Dasher. Dasher needs to be the first one picked. Uh, and yeah, I haven't seen the rosters, and I can't wait to do a couch to see the rosters.
Yeah,
All right, we are on to the finales, so we will come back with those videos.
yeah. For these finales, the Nitrox ones have two tracks that are different from Acceleron.
Okay, well,
They both share the first track and the third track, if I'm not mistaken.
we'll tackle those shortly.